In his 1969 BBC series Civilization, which came to the United States a year later on PBS, the 20th century's leading art historian, Lord Kenneth Clark, offered this definition of civilization at the beginning of the first episode.
What is civilization? I don't know. I can't define it in abstract terms yet, but I think I can recognize it when I see it, and I'm looking at it now.
And we all looked at it today. The world looked at it today, and tears fell for Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris and around the world. It is the first time in human history that people all over the world at the same time could watch and did watch an 800-year-old building burning. Notre Dame is more than twice as old as the Taj Mahal, another indelible landmark in the history of civilization. Today's loss felt like so much more than the loss of an old familiar building to fire, because it is a loss to civilization itself. If you are one of the lucky millions of people who have visited Notre Dame Cathedral, you now know that you were among the last to see it as we knew it. No visitors, again, will ever see what you saw. But today, France's President Emmanuel Macron promised to rebuild Notre Dame Cathedral. The French will rebuild Notre Dame Cathedral. Civilization will rebuild Notre Dame Cathedral. And your grandchildren will see something as important as you did if they get the chance to visit Paris. They will see in a rebuilt Notre Dame Cathedral civilization's perseverance. They will see civilization's strength. And they will see something you might never see. They will see the old parts of Notre Dame Cathedral that survived the Great Fire of 2019, and then they will see the new parts, the parts you might never see. And when they leave the rebuilt cathedral, they will know this truth. Civilization cannot be built and left to stand to be stared at by tourists and studied by scholars. Civilization must be built and then rebuilt and then rebuilt. After the mourning for what the world lost today, we will rebuild. The world will contribute to the rebuilding of Notre Dame Cathedral. And the new Notre Dame Cathedral will be a new chapter in our never-ending story of civilization.